Hey, Pop-Up Homestead here. This is Brenda, here with Sean, and I'm hanging out, watching Sean do some insulation. Looking good, looking good. See, he's got these 3 panels done so far. Say hi, Sean.
Well, in that corner over there.
Oh, in that corner over there, true.
Yeah, and then I've got be covering it with because this was faceless meaning you might be used to seeing insulation that's got paper on it and those tabs you staple, right? So this was faceless. It was much cheaper, about a third of the cost. We bought it in bulk and it's fantastic. This is going to go over this, right? And then we'll put up, probably going to be drywall around this, the bottom, and then the top's all going to be this beadboard like this. It's going to be all the ceiling, and then the 2 ends and the 2 insides around these special windows.
Transom.
Going to be something different for those. We don't know what we're going to do there yet, so we'll see in time. It'll be good, whatever it is.
Yeah, for sure. And see, he's cutting the insulation in half as he puts it on the wall, because the lower half he's separating in half, and he's tucking half of it behind the wires and half of it in front of the wires. So he's getting ready to measure that section. Then he'll go out on the front porch and cut it the exact measurements, and then he comes in and he staples it in. We'll be back. So he's measuring it, and he kneels on it, and he cuts. See, he's got the 2x4 underneath his blade, so he's not cutting into the porch, he's cutting into that 2x4. And then he's got the other board on top, so he can kneel on that, and he's not kneeling on the insulation, and it also acts as a straight line. So he just uses the 2 2x4s. One as like a cutting board, and the other one as a straight line. He's cutting his little piece there. And yeah, you want to see, this is a great big roll. See, we got other big rolls. So this is a big roll of insulation. He has to cut it to size, and then he rolls it out. So that's what he's doing. So he cut it one way, now he's cutting it the other way to get just the right dimensions. And again, he lines it up on the 2 2x4s. One to act as a cutting board, and the other one is a straight line. And he presses down on the straight line, and he cuts it with an X-Acto knife. You can hear our generator humming away in the background. Sit there, it's been kind of rainy today. Gloomy skies, as you can see. Trying to cut a piece of cotton candy. Not always as easy as you'd think. Okay.
So, get it where it's fitting in right. So, I have to do something special here. Let's cut out a hole for outlet.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
So you're just going to take that outside and cut it?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so what I did was I went outside and I just used this empty box to measure. So I knew my measurement's going to be plenty big for the box. I borrowed it from another outlet that's coming. Now, we're going to pull this into two. It's going to divide it kind of in the middle. So I'm going to put some on each side of the wire.
She's very interested in what you're doing.
Of course she is.
I'm sure you guys didn't know this, but Lovey is the inspector. She has to inspect and smell everything that we do.
She is.
She's like Inspector Gadget. She's on a need-to-know basis, and she needs to know everything we do and see what it smells like. See, and he's just shimmying it down the wall below the wire, and the other side flips in front of it like butter. Fits in there nice. See, and he's trying not to smash it because you need to leave it as fluffy as possible, because the fluffier it is, the better it insulates. Is that correct, Sean?
Yes, you want the whole cavity, you want it to be full. So,
Yeah.
I'm not no expert, but that's what I learned on YouTube. So, yep.
Then he just staples it in.
Or my buddy Ray, he's taught me a lot. So,
Ray from Nashville.
my brother from another mother. So, there's no tabs, and it's staying pretty good because I'm cutting it a little wide. I'm doing this just to...
You're just investigating everything, huh? She's never far, this one.
All right.
So there you go. There's Sean doing some insulation. You got these 3 panels done so far. I would say it took you about 30 minutes to do these 3 panels so far.
Yeah, this section, yeah, it's about right.
So you're going to probably do the rest of this wall today, to the right anyhow.
My plan is to do from here down, except for the one that needs a plug. And then I'm going to go ahead and paper this side too, and go ahead and probably paper that. I might finish that plug, and then I can finish that one and paper that whole section. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's popping up little by little. And we're not trying to win a race. We're just trying to get it done, learn our business, build our homestead, try to have fun doing it.
Sean's hair's popping up too.
Oh, it's popping up and out and everywhere it can go.
All right. Take care from the Pop-Up Homestead all.
See y'all.